You've just seen some pictures of Macintosh. Now I'd like to show you Macintosh in person.
That was Steve Jobs, and he was about to unveil the most advanced piece of technology the world had ever laid their eyes upon, the Macintosh. Little did he know this would absolutely revolutionize the way we thought about tech. And this is my Mac. It's a MacBook Air 15-inch with the M3 chipset and 8GB of unified memory. For reference, the equal Windows laptop is probably a Surface, and well, I would be choosing the Mac, especially since the Surface costs 2,194 Australian dollars more than the MacBook that I own. Now let's talk about the hardware. This Mac is full machined aluminum with precise G2 squircle corners, as well as the keyboard, which feels so good to type on that they can literally get people to buy the exact same type of keyboard for their desk, and by the way, it's also 210 Australian dollars. I can literally buy a Google Nest Hub for that much. Oh yeah, my Magic Keyboard is actually really good, and I suggest picking one up for only 200. No, we're not doing that here, but speaking of which, the next part of why Mac, or Apple in general, is so much better than Windows or Microsoft is simply how much work they put into their advertisements for the products. Here, just look at these two different ones. Here's the Surface advertisement. It is a bit too much on the side of AI. Like in the first 15 seconds, they show the Copilot logo, and nobody wants more AI. They even have a button on the keyboard for it. So they instantly lose.
This is MacBook Neo, an amazing all-new Mac at a surprising price. To make it, we reimagined how to build a laptop from the ground up, and we used the most recycled material of any Apple product.
In the Mac ad, there's a clear product reveal, with all the colours being shown as well as how it was made. While this is for MacBook Neo, I am sure you get the idea of what the advertisements are like. And speaking of advertisements, let's move over to the software. macOS is the very peak of software development, apart from Linux, but it depends who you are. While I really like the MacBook's OS, some people say that it is too buggy. I think, however, that it has enough features, even more than Windows, for you to justify the switch. For example, just look at Quick Look. It is that when you click an image or file and then click spacebar, it automatically previews the file without opening it, and it is almost instant. Also, on Windows you have the taskbar, while on Mac you have a clean dock that will never bug out on you. On Windows, how many times have you seen a bug like this, or this? Like, here on Windows, there's just this white square that never goes away, even after restarting my PC. Another version of this is the infamous blue screen of death that occurs on Windows laptops every now and again, but it never happens on Mac due to them controlling both the hardware and software, creating a closed ecosystem with higher stability and less driver conflict than Windows' diverse hardware environment. On my Windows laptop, I was editing a video and then I got up to get some food, and when I came back, I saw this screen. Now onto the speakers. The speakers on Mac are very good, and I mean really good. Just watch this video here. So yeah, compared to my Windows laptop, these speakers are very good, and I mean really good. They were said to be the best speakers on any laptop as of 2024, with the 13-inch MacBook Air having 4 speakers and the 15-inch model having 6. The Surface laptop having just 2 up-firing speakers, while the MacBook Air has 6 toward-firing speakers. Speaking of sound, I would just like to thank you all for getting me to 50 subscribers in only 10 days. Anyway, back to the video. Now we have to talk about the crystal clear screen on the MacBooks. Due to the infamous high DPI resolution on the MacBook of 2880 by 1864 pixels and 224 pixels per inch. But these are just numbers, and if you really don't know the resolutions on every screen on planet Earth, these are probably very boring and mean nothing to you. That's not really how I want my videos to be, so while making this video, I was trying to figure out a way to show you, and I think I found the best way to do so. So basically, this is your regular monitor, 1920 by 1080 pixels across any amount of inches. This resolution is the most used resolution across the world, and it has been since 2006 when it was released. But it just looks a bit too pixelated. You can really see the pixels when you're just looking at it from a normal 60 centimeters away. And this is the MacBook's resolution. 2880 by 1864 pixels across 15 inches. This high DPI resolution looks crystal clear even when you are looking at it from just 1 centimeter away. It achieved this by using pixel doubling, where 4 physical pixels, 2 by 2, represent 1 logical pixel, meaning there are much more pixels than meet the eye. Now for the charger. This is the charger for my laptop that uses Windows, and man, this thing is a brick. This is what happens when you walk into it, and I've covered my floor in bedding because I really don't trust this. Yikes, that was not amazing. It really just hit the ground, and I don't know if my laptop will recover from it. Now, this is MagSafe, the 5-pin magnet connector that is very reliable and does not have the brick side of it. It simply just does not exist. It is just a USB-C connector that goes into the wall and then a magnet on the laptop side. And this is what happens when you walk into it. Yeah, the cable doesn't even have a scratch on it, and I don't think the laptop even moved. And as a plus, it can also charge with USB-C, as well as being able to draw power directly from the wall without draining your laptop's battery. Thank you for watching.